This is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com. Today I'm going to break down what should be the biggest game of the weekend. It's a game we've been waiting for since the start of college football. It's a game between the Ohio State University at home, laying 4 to 4.5 points against the Penn State Nittany Lions. Number 3, Ohio State against number 6, Penn State. Now, before we break down and predict that game for you, let me let you know what's going on at Paramount Sports. Well, we did finally have a losing weekend. Yeah, it happens to even the best. First time in 7 weeks we lost, but October continues. 2 weeks of all of our executive phone service, just $157, or get everything through the Super Bowl, just $747. We'll come back. We'll have a huge weekend this week. Now, let's move on to this big game. Ohio State at home, laying the 4 to 4.5 against Penn State. So Kyle McCord, new quarterback at Ohio State. Really good numbers. When you look at his numbers, well, very good, borderline great. 11 touchdowns, just 1 interception, 9.7 yards per pass play. But, in the one big game against Notre Dame, even though we came up huge into the game in that drive, just 56.8 completion percentage in that game for 6.5 yards per attempt and no touchdowns in that game. Also don't love the way the offensive line looks this week. They're not holding their blocks as long as they normally do. They're not getting to the next level and moving people off and staying with their blocks. And we've seen these Ohio State lines over the years. They've been great. And that's the reason they're not even in the top 70 in rushing offense this year. Penn State, they totally annihilated the one decent opponent they played. Iowa beat them 31-0. They have the number 1 total defense. They have number 2 rushing defense, number 1 passing defense, and number 2 overall in scoring. Their defense is very, very good. Kyle McCord is going to have to really be on for Ohio State to win this game. Penn State's lost 9 of the 10 in the rivalry. Well, you know what? They finally exact that revenge. The wrong team is favored. We're going with Penn State on the road over Ohio State, 31-24. Take the points. You want to start winning? Just one place, ParamountSports.com.